What's going on, guys? Welcome to the video, and today I'm going to be talking to you about this new Pikachu and new Raichu, and how I feel on them, how they can be used in certain decks if you really want to use them. And yeah, let's get right into it. So, the new Pikachu itself is extremely good. I really like how it has the same kind of move as Pikachu EX, and has the same ability. It can really go well with Pikachu, Raichu, Pikachu EX decks, because I have seen those around before, and yeah, overall, I do think it's honestly a good thing, but just Raichu in general inside this is a very weird one. Being able to do 60 damage and then also inflicting 20 damage to all benched Pokemon does sound extremely good when you first look at it, but then you realize that the regular Raichu does so much more damage, just in general to any active Pokemon. And 20 damage to a benched Pokemon isn't really insane, especially since it's not even as much as Zebstrika does to benched Pokemon. So in overall, it's not really the most amazing thing out there. It can be very good for very certain reasons, but if you're just doing a Lieutenant Surge deck, this Raichu has no effect to it, just due to it having not a lot of staying power, not a lot of like hitting power, and also it's just not good overall, especially for the 3 energy that you need to provide to it for it to get any of this going. It just does not help out. I don't really see this Raichu being helpful, but I do see the original Raichu being helpful in this deck with the newest Pikachu, due to Pikachu having the highest opportunity to hit 30 damage while still having that 60 HP. And already in regular Pikachu EX decks, you want Pikachu to have a full bench behind it. So what's the difference with having a regular Pikachu with a full bench behind it while working on it to get to Raichu? And so overall, this is a solid new Pikachu card. Raichu just does not fit the bill. That's why you would use the original Raichu. And I would usually probably use this in a Pikachu, Raichu, Pikachu EX deck with Lieutenant Surge, basically like a hybrid kind of thing like that. Or if you wanted to, you could also just do it in a normal Lieutenant Surge deck and just use the regular Raichu and this Pikachu instead. And then I also want to bring up Galvantula really quick. Joltik having the hitting power of 30 is pretty solid, but its HP is also at 40, so it is very frail. And also there are a lot of things that do hit electric for weak that are out in the meta right now. So it is very sketchy to use this bug. But if you do, then there are good returns for it, especially with Galvantula being able to hit 70 and also doing the same thing as Corner with Arbok, being able to hold Pokemon out in Nowhere's Land and not being able to draw them back, giving a lot of problems to the Pokemon overall, especially if you're trying to keep something on the board. I would say that you don't want to use like double Galvantula in a deck, just because you usually want to keep it back until you're able to hit stuff, and it's not really useful overall when it comes to being out in front right away. Like if it's your first Pokemon, you are like begging to the gods to not instantly die. And so overall, I would say 1 Galvantula in a deck if you want to. So you could do something like a Pikachu, Raichu, Pikachu EX deck with an added Voltorb, and then also a Galvantula if you wanted to, just to get that in there in case it just helps out some way with keeping a Pokemon on the board for Pikachu to smack later on. But overall, that's my whole review on these new Pokemon cards, for the new electric cards for the most part. There aren't a lot of other electric cards that stand out to me other than these ones, and they are quite useful in decks. Pikachu, like the newest Pikachu, for example, helped me take down a few different decks while I was like testing out these cards for this video. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you do, please support the channel, leave a like, and I will see you guys later.